Hi, my name is Cheryl, and I completed the Thrive program. A few months ago, my son was very bad off with emetophobia. He couldn't go to school, he didn't want to eat, he lost a lot of weight. And for the first time in my life, I didn't really have any idea how I was going to get through the whole thing with my son and his mental illness. I looked for so many programs for emetophobia, and I couldn't find anything that had any hint of a light at the end of the tunnel. Everything I read said that there was no cure and you could only manage it with drugs and therapy. We went to several therapists, and they basically told him that it was awful that he had emetophobia and throwing up is awful, and they see why he would be scared of it. And in short, told him that they could totally understand why he was in such a state. And this took all the power away from him and made it worse. He also tried medication, and that made it worse as well. Finally, after doing a lot of research, I found the Thrive program, and I reached out to Rob Kelly, the director, the creator of the program, and he told me absolutely to start the program right away, but I needed to do it myself. So I bought the book and I started reading, and in the meantime, my son started the program, and it was going really well. He got a lot better quickly, but I could see that whenever he had a blip or he went a little bit backwards, I had no coping skills whatsoever, and I made everything into a catastrophe and just really couldn't handle the whole situation. Then I realized I needed to quickly do the Thrive program with a consultant, because I saw that just doing the book, I really wasn't doing everything I needed to do to make my son see that I was thriving too. So I found Michelle Winter, and she took me through the program, and I really saw that I was contributing to a lot of my son's emetophobic worries and behaviors, because I was somebody who really couldn't help him feel that he had any control over his thinking patterns and feelings and thoughts. For the longest time, when he was growing up, I tried to overprotect him, and I thought I was doing the right thing. But in the end, that's really what put him in a state where he became emetophobic. And when I was able to see the thinking patterns that I had, it really changed our whole family dynamic, and we were all thriving with the help of Michelle Winters. And my son at this time is doing amazingly well. He's better than he's ever been, happier than he's ever been, and I absolutely have changed my life as well. Once again, Michelle was 100% an amazing consultant, and she really made me see why my family was having the problems and struggles they were having. And all I can say is that please try the Thrive program. It's amazing. And for the first time in my life, I'm anxiety free, and I really feel that I can handle anything. And as Michelle will say, it's not all about rainbows and unicorns, but it's about having powerful and helpful thoughts, even in times of crisis. And all I can say is it's the best thing I've ever done.